Oscar's Diane. Right, sorry, Brian, I mixed it up.
It's that.
Good luck.
Thank you.
C'est ambiance effectivement à la concentration.
I was sad definitely watching him with Oscar this morning, just thinking, oh, you know, they're going to miss out on each other, and I think he was definitely feeling more emotional, probably because of Oscar, I would have thought. And then, you know, when Oscar said goodbye to him, you know, it was pretty heart-wrenching. So. It's exciting. Yeah, we will miss him terribly. Don't really want to say goodbye, but, you know, got a job to do, need to get on with it, and we will be there with him all the way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I sail for myself, but, you know, I do, and all of us sail for Queen and Country, and, you know, that's, you know, it's nice. You know, we're here, and, you know, it's been said before, but, you know, Bradley Wiggins did it this time, and we had a great Olympics, and, you know, maybe myself, Michael, Sam could do it this time, and that'd be an awesome, you know, end to 2012. Yeah, I mean, leaving Oscar this morning, you know, was a bit difficult, but luckily for him, he doesn't really understand what's going on. You know, this morning when I woke him up, I told him I was going sailing, and he was like, Dada, going sailing. You know, you think maybe he gets it, but, you know, he'll be expecting me home, I imagine, tomorrow or the next day, and, you know, it'll be a long wait for him. But my eyes are a lot watery this morning than they normally are, but, you know, it's nice. You know, that's why we do it. A big reason we are appreciated, and there's nothing better than being appreciated in life. The race will take 3 months, and it's the hardest sporting challenge, you know, left in this world today, and, you know, time for me to get it done. This will be my third time, and, you know, got to do it this time.
Well, I was just thinking this morning when I woke up, you know, the next time we're going to see him is sometime in February. And if you think he's not going to see another face, another living being till February in 3 months' time, that's massive.
Labour.
Huh? Yeah, last we had some peace. We're not just any old three Brits, so hopefully we're going to do the British sailors proud and represent everyone the best we can. And I think we should all be up there in the results at the finish, and I think yeah, I think we could create some surprises.
Okay, Alex, thank you very much. Denny, thanks so much. Thanks for everything.
As you say, I've spent most of the summer organising the Olympic Games and got very close to a lot of the athletes, and they all, I mean, they do all have one thing in common, and that is they're all incredibly single-minded. The difference, I guess, between the athletes that I worked with during the summer and the athletes that we have out here, the sailors we have out here, is that these guys know there's a probability they won't come back. Their life is at risk, and, you know, however hairy it is in gymnastics or swimming or running, you know you're very likely to die, and that adds a drama really to this sport, however ghoulish that might be. But this is a very, very dangerous sport, and these guys know the dangers well, and so do all the people, the hundreds of thousands of people here. When we go out through the canal here, hundreds of thousands of people will be chanting the names of the skippers because they know they're extraordinary heroes, and you don't really see that in any other sport. The boat's in fantastic shape. Alex is in fantastic shape, both physically and mentally. We've done everything conceivably we can to make sure he comes back safely and does well in the race, and he deserves to do well in the race. He's one of the most extraordinary, tenacious sailors in the world, and we hope this time he'll come home safely and perhaps on the podium. This is the toughest competition for any athlete in any sport anywhere in the world. To be competing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for weeks and weeks on end, on your own, in the harshest conditions the world can throw at you, is an extraordinary athletic feat and an amazing sporting competition.
Incredible. So these people get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get the best spots. Amen.
We'll swim.